So as far as like motivation, like we was just talking about, I wanted to go into like any artists that really like, I don't know, pushed you into like when you listen to them, they just gave you that like, damn, like I need to jump in my bag type. Like, you feel me? What artist gave you that inspiration? Yeah.
Drake, bro. As much as I hate to say it, bro, because like that's who niggas compare me to the most.
Yeah.
But it's frustrating, you feel me? Like getting compared to that nigga. But at the same time, it's like I don't really take it as like as disrespect or niggas because a lot of hate niggas are like, oh, you trying to sound like you trying to. And it's like I don't think I'm trying to do that. I just feel like
he did it first, and you.
He's just I might just be one of the few niggas that do that. You feel me? Like not a lot of niggas really do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
bro, that's like I'm not gonna.
No, a lot of niggas do it. They just don't do it that good.
Yeah.
Like, your shit sound good. I'm gonna keep it not because you in front of me, but I feel like I listen to it and I'm like, yo, this shit is actually good. Like I actually fuck with this music.
I was bopping to it.
But there's certain people that they try to do certain sounds or certain shit, and it's like, nah, like you just that's not for you. Just try a different lane or.
Yeah, it's not for everybody.
Yeah, it's not for the music shit is not for this podcast. Shit not for everybody. It's just everything. I mean, you also get better though too.
My nigga, I've been
doing it for a long time.
Yeah, I've been on podcasts where it's just the most awkward shit in my life. Like, nigga, just silence. And I'm like, am I leading this shit or like, I'm like, nigga, is this my podcast? This is like, whose podcast am I like?
You gotta start asking the questions like, fuck, I'm
like, yeah, so how long y'all been podcasting? Like, I'm like, nigga, damn, son. Like,
nah, but when it goes to shit like that, bro, when like comparisons, like, and you said that people compare to Drake, not saying, like, I'm not trying to, like put you up there, but it's like when they compare LeBron to Jordan, it's like, all right, then that's the best player in the world. You compare,
and it's a good comparison. Crazy. It used to piss me off because I don't like being compared to nobody. You feel me? Because again, even though I sing and rap, I feel like nigga, I really sing. Like you could throw me on the mic live, no tune, no nothing. Like I'm gonna sing. You feel me? So I feel like that's what separates me from Drake. You know what I'm saying? Drake is melodic and has great engineering and it sounds like he's singing, but he can't do that shit completely live like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's not me hating. That's just a true thing. You know what I'm saying? So I always felt like that's what separated me is like, nigga, I really sing. You feel me? I don't do this auto-tune shit. I use auto-tune on my mixes. You feel me? But like, nigga, I could really sing. You know what I'm saying? So I always stood on that. So I used to be mad like, yo, why niggas keep trying to compare me? And then, you know, my mother was the one that had to tell me like, yo, like, who's the best artist in the world in your opinion? And I'm like I saw where she was going with it, you feel me? She's like, if they gonna compare you to Drake, fuck it. Like, it's better than being compared to like fucking Raheem off the block type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
my man, bro, I thought you was gonna name something. I'm like, damn, shots.
I was about to
Nah. I learned my lesson, bro. I don't like to talk bad about people on the internet.
You mentioned the Roddy song earlier. How you end up linking up Roddy?
So again, when I was signed to the independent label, my man's he's just super well connected. Like he's real social. He be at all the strip clubs. He knows all like, you know, the Bernices and the Gracies and like all these like super popping just people in general. So I remember I heard I ain't trying to die young, so I ride one, that first Roddy shit that was really going crazy. And I caught it early when it was at like 80,000 views. And for some reason, I be like, even with the Joyner Lucas nigga, like I be catching these niggas early before they blow up. You feel me? Like, and I be knowing they about to blow up. Like, yo, the nigga.
Oh, you got a good ear.
Yeah.
Or I'm just lucky, my nigga. I ain't gonna sit here and say I got a good ear. I just be getting lucky with shit like that. You feel me? Because I'm big on the internet. Like that's my generation. You feel me? Like internet. I'm the internet generation. So I'm always scouring the internet looking for the new shit or what's about to go. Because it's like I feel like that's how you stay ahead. So I remember coming across that shit when it had like 80,000 views, bro. And I'm like, yo, this shit is hard. This shit about to go crazy. You feel me? And I knew it. So I hit my mans. And, you know, I went on the nigga Roddy Rich's page. He had like 80,000 followers, or like nothing. You feel me? Compared to now. And I saw he had posted a flyer that he was coming out to New York. So I'm like, fuck, at this time I'm broke. I don't got shit. I'm like, fuck, bro. I need to try to get in with this nigga. Like, this would be a good one to get. You feel me? So I'm like, all right, let me call my mans real quick. So I call my mans. I'm like, yo, let me borrow 8 bands real quick. Nigga like, what? 8 bands? I'm like, bro, trust me. Let me just borrow like 8 bands, my nigga. Trust me. So he like, all right. Because I've never asked that. I know he get money. But I'm just the type of nigga, I never ask another man for money. You feel me? I got too much pride for that. But this was a business move, so I didn't really have a problem doing it because I knew he was gonna eat off it too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, my nigga, trust me, just let me borrow this 8 bands. He's like, what you about to do? I'm like, bro, just let me try to work on something. I found that. He's like, look, my nigga, take this 8 bands. You fuck this up, you owe me 8 bands. I'm like, duh, nigga, of course. Take the 8 bands, pull up to the club he at, bro. This is a fucking Hail Mary pass. Like, this ain't this was terribly planned, all that. Go, and I basically just kind of ran down like with 8 bands in my hand like this. And again, this is before he was really out of here. So he was lit, but he wasn't out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I knew 8 bands was a solid number to kind of get a nigga attention. Like, oh, especially, you know, he was 19 at the time. He in another city, like whatever. Long story short, he took that, and that was for the song and the video. Nigga, we recorded the song the following night and the video in that following night. So we went from the studio after recording it. I drove back to Jersey, changed, got my clothes on. It got mixed by the time I drove back to New York, and we shot this shit in front of one of the clubs he was booked at.
That's fine.
And then finished shooting it inside, and you know the nigga Casanova was in there, who the nigga I was signed to was tight with. So he was in it. It just came together perfectly like that. Like it just. And that shit happened all within 24 hours. Like, that shit wasn't a big scheme. It was just kind of like on a whim.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
Yo, that's that taking your shot shit.
Bro. Yeah, bro. And that's what I was trying to say before, bro. Like, it just comes down to how bad you want it, my nigga. Like, if you want it, you got to figure something out. Because nobody's going to just hand you something no matter how good you are, my nigga. Nobody. Because just as much as there's niggas that show love, every time somebody starts winning, somebody starts losing in life. You feel me? So don't nobody want them to be the one that's losing. You feel me? No matter how nice they think you are, my nigga. As soon as you start winning, that might be your spot. That might be their spot you're taking. You know what I'm saying? So you got to go for it, dog.
They want to see you do good, but not better than them.
Yeah, and we ended up getting a check. Off that 8 racks, we got a check for like 75 bands for that.
What? That's lovely. That's a come up.
And that's why I still, to this day, I'm not signed to that label, but I still bro that had the money that was running the label, I still fuck with him to this day.